degrading raw materials, increasing the surface area of the materials and creating favorable conditions for shortening the time of the chemical reactions of the materials. With the rapid development of industry and the rapid reduction of the resources, the result of waste materials in the production of the various departments is very important. The processing of the waste materials need to be crushed by crushing machinery. Transporters, there are the application field our crushing machine can use for. As you see, there are about 4 different kinds of the application field our crushing machine can use. We can use it in the miners and the generative and the bluestone and the harvest stone, cobalt stone and the iron ore. There are some applications for our pressures. Look at the picture. In this picture shows some pressures. This is jaw crushers, as you see. And next, I will tell you more details about jaw crushers. The classifications of the pressures. According to the way the crushing focus acts, the pressure can be loosely divided into categories: crusher and the grinding machine. Today we mainly introduce the crusher. Generally handles large price is of material and the product size is ratio. According to the crusher method and the structural characteristics of the machine, loosely divided into 6 categories. The jaw pressure, the impact pressure, and the vertical impact pressure, and the cone pressure, and the hammer pressure. And the last one is the jaw pressure. As you see in the pictures, it's the jaw pressure. The jaw pressure chamber is composed of 2 jaw planes, a movable jaw and a static jaw, which simulates the movement of the animal's jaws to complete the material crushing operation. What's the future about our jaw crushers? Let me tell you. Our jaw crusher is the preferred equipment for primary crushers. It has the characteristics of a large crusher, ratio, uniform product size, and simple structures, and the reliable work, and the simple maintenance, and economical operating cost. And it has about 7 advantages. The first advantage is it has low noise and less dust. And the second advantage yes, it can pressure value is large and the product size is uniform. And the third advantage is the structure is simple and the work is reliable and the operating cost is low. And the fourth advantage is the lubrication system is safe and reliable. And the replacement of parts is convenient and the equipment maintenance is simple. The first advantages of our jaw crusher is the crushing cavity is deep and there is no dead zone, which improves the feeding temperature and output. The sixth advantage is the equipment energy saving. The single machine energy saving is about 15% to 30%. The system energy saving is more than double. And the seventh advantage is the adjustment range of the discharge opening is large, which can meet the requirements of different users. And the next is cone crushers. The cone crusher is a crushing machine suitable for the materials in the materials and construction, road construction, and ceramics and the silicate industry. According to different production principles and different products, particle size is divided into many models. They are widely used in mining, smelting, building materials, highways, railways, water conservancy, and thermal industry, and many other sectors. The cone crusher has large crushing radius and high efficiency rates, and low energy consumption, and uniform product size suitable for medium and fine crushers of barrels, oils, and ropes. It has a wide future. It has totally 8 advantages. The first advantage is it has a higher production, better quantities. The second advantage is due to the safety develops, the downtime is greatly reduced. The third advantage is the machine body is a post steel structures with reinforcement rivets set at heavy duty part. The fourth advantage is with adjuster. It can quickly adjust the size of the crushed and discharged materials. The fifth advantage is it can provide the screen protections device. The sixth advantage is with a complete lubrication systems. It will automatically shut down when the temperature is too high or flow rate is too slow. So it is a safe machine for you to use. And the seventh advantages is because its internal structure has a good sealing performance, which can effectively protect the equipment from dust and other small particles. And the last advantage is it has long service life and strong applicability. The next pressure is impact pressure. The impact pressure is mainly used for material bridges, chemical industry, building materials, and hydropower power, and other materials that often require relocation operations, and especially for mobile storm operations such as highways, railways, and hydropower products. It can be precise on the type, scale and the size of the raw materials to be processed. The different requirements of the finishing materials adopt a variety of configuration of formats. Because the five advantages of it. First advantage is the implicate of the impartation pressure is more effective in processing material with a large amount of moisture and effectively prevents the material from corrosion. The second advantage is hard pressure is applied to a wide range of material hardness. Third advantage is it is confined and flexible to adjust the discharge particle size, and the adjustment range is wide. The first advantage is the welding parts are small and the metal tear zones rate is high. And the last advantage is the replacement of spare parts is simple, and the maintenance cost is corresponding reduced. And the next is our hammer pressures. Hammer pressure is a kind of equipment for crushing materials in the form of impact. It is divided into types: single root and double root. It is a one-stage crusher that directly crushes materials with a maximum particle size of 600 to 1,800 millimeters to 25 or below 25 millimeters. The hammer crusher is suitable for crushing medium hard materials such as limestone, slag, coke, corn, and other materials in cement, thermal, electrical power, and materially and other industry sectors. It's good at large crushing rate, and it has a high production capacity. The product is uniform, and there is a little overpowder phenomenon. also has low energy consumption per unit product, simple structures. The last advantage is the equipment object is light in weight and easy to operate and maintain. Reliable material and structures, high productions, effective visuals, good application, good applicable. And the next is low pressure. The low pressure uses one pairs or two pairs of steadily rotating around the rollings to pressure materials. The materials falls between the two rolls through the upper feeding port of the equipment, and it is mostly into the gap between the two rolls by frictions and is gradually pressured, and the finished material leaks from the material parts. When the containing materials that are too hard to be broken, the rollers automatically try to increase the gap between the rollers and the overhard materials for with the action of the hydraulic
小声点听不见。
The rollers returns to the original gate, thereby protesting the machine and adjusting the gap between the two rolls. You can control the maximum particle size of the product. The future of our pressures. Our pressures commonly use the rollers. Pressures has the following advantages: simple structures and convenient maintenance, and low manufacturer's cost. It is mainly suitable for the corals and intermediate creations of direct materials in minings, metallurgy, chemical, corn, and other industries. Its feed size is large and the output size is adjustable. Especially in the corn industry, the use of this machine is to crush raw corn can be directly crushed as long as it undergoes iron removal, impurity removal, and no gradual removal. The crushed materials have uniform particle size and low excessive crashing rate, which simplifies the corn preparation process and reduce the investment and production costs. There are some other information about crushers. Today, only some common classification are introduced. In actual applications, there will be more and more detailed classifications, such as dripping crushers and compound crusher. The environment, according to different according to different purposes, the departments of concern are slightly different. Some common ones are inlet size, outlet size, output, power, ethical, and price is not the only decisive factor, but the choice according to one's own needs in order to save time and cost. Thank you. This is all about our pressures. If you have any interest of it, you can send inquiries to us. Thank you.
你要拍视频吗？视频是吧？来，视频都行。再次拍视频吗？在这儿，你站。他要接触 PPT， 那录不到，录不到，那再抬一下吧，高一点，对你抬一下。你不用垫，不用帮你。你莫慌。
没事，人家直播慌了，你们上去试试就是。
你拍了不慌啊？你莫慌。自己掐时间啊。你说开始。行，iPad。我应该可以。你不要说话了。好连好远。谁给我好？我就把它对封。就这样吧。那行，开始吧。
Hello, look at picture first. This is our jaw pressures. As you see, the pressure chamber is composed of two jaw planes, a movable jaw and a static jaw, which simulates the movement of animals' jaws to completed the material creation operations.
重来吧，超时了，重来，稍微快一点点，超时挺久。来吧，1、2、3，开始。3。
As you see in the photos, it shows our jaw pressures. The creation chamber is composed of two jaw planes, a movable jaws and a static jaw, which simulates the movement of animals' jaws. The material creation operation will be completed.
好 ，OK， 这可以。结束。20多秒可以。下一个。
Welcome my colleagues.
about nickel powder? The first you may want to know is about the material of nickel powder. Material pigments with nickel powder is the main metal pigments with naturally nickel as the main component, including nickel powder and flake nickel powder. Nickel powder is distilled and purified. Nickel powder is distilled and purified. The flake nickel powder is made of high nickel powder. In the process of suitable lubricant and a liquid medium, it's ground with a steel ball in the ball mill to form a flake of a suitable thickness. Basic information on nickel powder. Gray regular powder, easy to oxidize in the atmosphere. Color and shape of nickel powder. The use of nickel powder is used to prepare non-ferrous alloys, high temperature resistant medical materials can also be used as a high for chemical research.
我不行，我在添加产品。叫你，那你就拍呀。
Photos of nickel powder. You can see on the PPT is our nickel powder photos. It's very beautiful and its color is about gray and black. This is our test report of copper powder. Part 2.
小思啊，你看一下我发在那个 QQ 里面的行不行？
Basic information about iron powder. Iron powder, commonly known as silver powder, that is silver metal pigment. A small amount of lubricant is added to
我感觉声音好轻啊。
crushed into silver powder and then polished.
“我觉得还可以，我不晃拍的。
Feature of alien powder. Color of alien powder. Silver white metal powder. Uses of alien powder. Paints, inks, paints and fireworks. Packing of nickel powder. Packed with protective gas like the plastic bags, clothes bags and iron drums. This is our photos of nickel powder. This is our photos of alien powder. This is our test report on copper powder. Part 3 is about copper powders. The type of copper powders. You can see the production progress of copper powder is divided into electrolytic method and the reduction method. Now the most used method is atomization. You can see its color is different. It's about yellow and red. Color of alien powder. Color of pure copper powder is red. The color of copper powder copper powder heat conducting materials, welding materials, super hard materials, friction materials, and the chemical industries. Packing of equal power, packing is packaged gas liner packs, plastic bags, cloth bags, and iron drums. These are photos of copper powders. These are test reports of copper powders. This is pure copper powder, and this is copper powders. The part 4 is about cobalt powder. The material of cobalt powder. The raw material for the production cobalt powder is cobalt oxalate. Feature of cobalt power. Color of cobalt power. The color of pure cobalt power is gray. Uses of cobalt power used as a metallurgical products such as diamond tools, high temperature alloys, magic materials, and chemical products such as rechargeable batteries, industrial plastic agents, drug fuel, and medicine. Packing of cobalt power, iron drum or plastic box. These are photos of cobalt powders. The size completes the table of powders. These are other powders we sell. Manganese powder, helium powders, iron powders, manganese powder, chrome powders, and zinc powder. Thank you.
拍视频是吧？先拍照，这次拍40个样。40个，我到时候记，我到时候搜，这快速播，是18个。是慢的，到时候用 PR 的音速。可以长一点，到时候用 PR 那个时间缩是吧？减是吧？不是减，就是把它快速的说，时间可以缩短一点，但是内容不会变，因为他们真说不了这么多，就是没办法那个。你是按照你的说一说，按照你的语速说一说。我是按那个去按那个要吗？那个屏幕要拍到吗？不要。等一下，就是只要拍那个是吧？你不能看那个，你要看我正头的。对。你可以允许你看一下，偶尔可以不看，但是就尽量还是。我帮你拿着，你能看见吗？可以看，但是不是要看镜头了？你要看这个，看我这个。就看这个。对。就是也不用一直看，就老是就是有几次互动这个镜头就可以。你让我调一下。这个不用拿着。我调一下。这个不用拿着。可以拿也可以不拿。那你声音要大点啊，因为这个没有那个收音器。没翻。不用翻。
Hello everyone, we have all kinds of powders. We have nickel powders, copper powders, and so on. And also we have different kinds of modes of transportation. We will take all these powders to customers safely. Thank you. This is our powders.
你说的时候可以把粉拿起来展示一下，我你扣牌的和扣牌的。
我紧张的说贼快。
不用说这么快，你这
再来一遍，
这太快了，对。
慢一点。
重新来一遍。
你就一边说一边拿，
把粉拿在手里面，这样会更自然一点。
一边说一边拿出来就好。
对对。
挺好呀，说的。
你说的很好。
对。
有的这么
说了好多错的语法。
没事。
没事，他毕竟审核弄那个，他只看。
不用一开始拿，你就先说一个 hello everyone， 然后
你就可以拿，比如这个是 eco part 的什么 part 的什么 part 的，那个是 PI 的那个 ，PI 11的那个。哦。好。开始了。
Hello everyone, we have all kinds of powders. We have nickel powders, copper powders, and so on. And also we have all kinds of fineness of powders. And today I will tell you that we have all modes of transportations. We will sell these powders to customers safely. Here are our powders.
这可以，
非常好。
对，因为拍了一个最成功的一次。
现在是忘了，还有 report 这个客户很关注，你下面在那个地方还可以加一个，比如我们有哎，给你写个，
他这个应该做好，我看你的那个，我又没看样子。
还有什么航空安全？
你这不是驾轻就熟啊，全是球测纸片了。哎，他的测量设备呢？赶紧一会儿得测球。
测量设备呢？
一会儿给你看，特别好，后期处理一下就可以了。
大家给你找把尺。行，我们的尺子在扬州，他们退给我。
哎呦我天！你随便说说，
特别可爱。
对你拍的应该是最那个的。
只能用这个剪尺。
到时候后期帮你处理一下，特别可爱。
有一个假尺。
胡老完上了。胡老完了路。
我没看样。
我操
Hello。
被警告了。没事，继续。我们网络直播环境较差。没事。
Hello everyone, this is Shelly from EB China. Welcome to our lab show in board, alloy and dental alloy. For camera, part 1 is cobalt alloy, part 2 is dental alloy. For cobalt alloy, I will introduce C9 4s and 6.
添加成。
The first one is the material of C9. C9 is a hard alloy that can withstand various types of wear and corrosion and high temperature oxidation, commonly known as cobalt chromium tungsten and cobalt tungsten alloy. C9 is based on cobalt as the main component. Containing cancerable among the nickel, chromium, and tungsten. You can see this table is chemical composition for C9, such as C9-3. For carbide is 2.0 to 2.7%. For manganese is less than 1%. For chromium is 29 to 33%. For tungsten is 11 to 14%, and the cobalt is balanced. C9-4. For carbide is 0.8 to 1.2%. For chromium is 28 to 32%. For tungsten is 1.5 to 15.5%, and the cobalt is balanced. C9-6. For carbide is 0.9 to 1.4%. For chromium is 27 to 31%. For tungsten is 3.5 to 5.5%, and the cobalt is balanced. stay
反正我们
9
可以
prime
直播带货。
for carbide is 1.1 to 1.7.
没有，现在货已经60了，刚刚才50，我们现在已经60了。
32%. For tungsten is 7 to 9.5%, and the cobalt is balanced. Stay 920. For carbide is 2.2 to 3.0%. For chromium is 13 to 34%. For tungsten is 14 to 18%, and the cobalt is balanced. Next, the products for stay 9 4 and 6. The first quarter is stay 9 4. The stay 9 4 is cobalt alloy. The hardness is HRC 45 to HRC 55. The most used material is stay 920. The second quarter is stay 9 6. The material of the stay 9 6 is generally lower than the material of the stay 9 4. The material is stay 9 3 or A3. Next, some photos for stay 9 4 and 6. Next, some videos for stay 9 4 and 6. You can see the first video is stay 9 4. Okay, next video. This video is for process for stay 9 4. Okay, next, some painting photos for stay 9 4 and 6. Next, test report for stay 9 4 and 6. You can see this prepare is test report. You can see the material is stay 9 3 or A3, and the specification is diameter 31.75 mm. For chemical composition, you can see the chromium is 33.97, and the tungsten is 18.1, and the cobalt is balanced. The hardness is HRC 59. Next, different signs for stay 9 4 and 6. You can see this table is different signs. The first name, cobalt chromium cobalt alloy force. The specification, diameter 15.88 mm, diameter 19.05 mm, diameter 22.23 mm, diameter 23.83 mm, and diameter 28.575 mm. The material is stay 920. Next, cobalt alloy 6. You can see the standard is APILAP. For V11 to 125, the size of bore is diameter 19.05 mm. The size of seat is off diameter 23.32 mm. Inner diameter 13.97 mm. And and the height is 5.7 millimeter. For V13 to 175, the size of bore is diameter 28.58 millimeter. The size of seat is hot diameter 35.26 millimeter. Inner diameter 20.96 millimeter, and the height is 5.7 millimeter. The material is C93. Okay, next I will show some samples for you.